Join me as I challenge myself to master Stoicism using just 5 simple principles and see how it can change my life in just a week. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that's been gaining popularity in modern times, and for good reason. It's a way of living that's all about transforming your life, building resilience and finding inner peace. I'm excited to dive into it and see how it can help me and you live a more fulfilling life. We've all been there, feeling stressed, overwhelmed, and stuck in a rut. We're constantly searching for effective strategies to change our lives, to find a sense of direction and purpose. But it's hard, right? We're bombarded with information, opinions and advice from all directions, making it difficult to know where to start. And even when we do start, we often find ourselves slipping back into old habits and patterns. It's frustrating, to say the least. I think that's why so many people are turning to Stoicism. It offers a unique perspective on how to live a good life, one that's rooted in reason, self-control, and inner strength. And the best part is, it's not some fancy, complicated system that requires years of study or practice. No, Stoicism is simple, practical, and accessible to anyone who's willing to put in the effort. So, what are some of the challenges that we face in our daily lives? Well, for one, there's the constant pressure to perform, to achieve, and to succeed. We're constantly comparing ourselves to others, trying to keep up with the latest trends and gadgets, and feeling like we're never good enough. And then there's the stress and anxiety that comes with living in a fast-paced, constantly changing world. It's exhausting, to say the least. Detailing the 5 simple principles of Stoicism that can be applied immediately, providing examples and practical applications for each principle. The first principle is the idea of living in accordance with nature. This means living in harmony with the world around us, rather than trying to control or manipulate it. It means accepting what is, rather than resisting it or wishing it were different. For example, if it's raining outside, we can choose to accept it and find ways to enjoy the rainy day, rather than getting frustrated and stuck. The second principle is the concept of the power of negative visualization. This means imagining ourselves in difficult or challenging situations and preparing ourselves mentally for how we would react. It's a powerful tool for building resilience and inner strength, and it can help us to stay focused and calm in the face of adversity. The third principle is the idea of living in the present moment. This means letting go of worries about the past or fears about the future, and focusing on what we can control in the present. It's about being mindful, being aware of our thoughts and emotions, and making conscious choices about how we want to live our lives. The fourth principle is the concept of distinguishing between what we can control and what we can't. This means letting go of things that are outside of our control and focusing on what we can control, which is our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's a powerful way to reduce stress and anxiety, and to increase our sense of freedom and empowerment. The fifth and final principle is the idea of self-reflection and self-awareness. This means taking the time to examine our own thoughts, emotions, and actions, and to identify areas where we can improve. It's about being honest with ourselves and being willing to make changes and adjustments as needed. The impactful principle that has the potential to create a significant shift in mindset and behavior is the concept of distinguishing between what we can control and what we can't. This principle has the power to completely flip our perspective on life and to help us focus on what's truly important. When we let go of things that are outside of our control, we're able to focus on what we can control, which is our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. This can lead to a sense of empowerment, freedom, and peace of mind. When we apply this principle in our daily lives, we begin to see that most of the things that stress us out or cause us anxiety are outside of our control. We can't control the weather, the economy, or the actions of others. But what we can control is how we respond to those things. We can choose to react with fear, anger, or frustration, or we can choose to respond with calmness, clarity, and wisdom. This principle has the potential to create a significant shift in our mindset and behavior, and to help us live a more peaceful, fulfilling life. It's not always easy, of course, but with practice and patience, we can learn to distinguish between what we can control and what we can't. Recap the 5 principles discussed and their potential to bring rapid life change, reinforcing the transformative power of Stoicism. In just a few short principles, we've covered some powerful tools for transforming our lives and building resilience. By living in accordance with nature, using negative visualization, living in the present moment, distinguishing between what we can control and what we can't, and engaging in self-reflection and self-awareness, we can create rapid and lasting change in our lives. Encourage viewers to share their thoughts on Stoicism in the comments and suggest they subscribe for more insightful content on personal development. What are your thoughts on Stoicism? Have you tried applying any of these principles in your own life? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe for more content on personal development and transformation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.